Good afternoon, Kwee Eng.
Good afternoon, Andrea. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for spending the afternoon with me.
Wow, you are welcome. Really, long time no see.
Yes, and on a different platform now.
Yes, different platform. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's the new norm for you, man?
The new norm is actually quite a challenge, Yeah, because now people do business in a different way. No more the traditional way,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to follow. We have to change ourselves in order to adapt and adjust to
Wow.
the new business norms. Yes,
Perhaps you
it's
just like to
totally different.
introduce yourself a little bit and what you do to all my audience here.
Sure, sure. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I am Kwee Eng, and I'm in the distributorship of beauty skincare products from Europe to the beauty salons in our country. And you guess what? I have done this for 28 years.
Wow.
That's a long time. And in this business, there are ups and downs in our business, very challenging, especially now after the COVID-19, because there's a change of this paradigm shift and the mode and the way people do business. And therefore, but actually in every business, there are challenges, not only just in the beauty industries, but for us, because of the MCO, beauty salons are not allowed to open for business since March 8th, and today is the first day we open for business. And therefore, there are no business coming in from beauty salons, and that will be a challenge for us, really. Very tough for us.
You mentioned 28 years.
Yes,
What makes you hustle on and on? That's a long time.
The satisfaction actually, I like to make people look beautiful, and that will be a satisfaction when you help people to overcome their problem, the skin problem. Like I have a case in a young man. He works in Singapore and a Malaysian. He has very severe acne problem, and for more than 10 years, and therefore he has this stigma because of the peer pressure. And I helped him to recover in 1 month, and he was so happy.
That's a good achievement.
Yes, really. Actually, I get satisfaction and from there. And therefore, it makes me want to move on and on. You see, in my age, I still do not think of retiring,
I thought you're 18.
Wow, thank you, Andrea. I owe you one coffee, yeah?
Yeah, so by you telling us that you've got 28 years of experience is
Yes.
unbelievable.
I
You
ventured
started
into this
working at 8 years old.
Wow. I ventured into this business when I was 40,
Wow.
I actually, before this, I was in the public sector, working with the government. And then by chance, I get in touch with this beauty business. And at first, I dabble into it initially. Then there comes a crucial time that I had to make a decision whether I want it full-time or I just give it up. Then I asked myself, do I want to have a breakthrough in my life or just doing the same thing day in, day out, living in the comfort zone, in the doldrum of doing the same thing? Then at the end, I decided, okay, I want to do something differently. And therefore, I resigned and then I went into business. And now 28 years has passed.
Wow.
And there are ups and downs in this business, but we take on the challenge.
What's some of the biggest lessons from the ups and downs of business?
The lessons is you have always to look at things from the other person's point of view, how to influence them, how to want them, how to make them to want to do the things that we want. And that is how to influence people and how to inspire people. And in this business, because we have a lot of setbacks, we have to handle a lot of complaint, argument. But if you win in an argument, actually you lose the battle. And therefore, we have to actually to strive for a win-win situation for both, for a pleasant context feel, you see. And therefore, in this business, we have to actually help people to see in our own perspective. Because we cannot see only in their perspective, but also our perspective. And therefore, we have to work for win-win situation, whether they can make money, also we also can make money. Otherwise, if we win, they lose, it's not going to be a good cooperation among the two, see. And therefore, we have to survive. And this business, actually, I have always tell people that to be bitten by the same dog twice is actually our own big folly, you see. And we have to learn from that lesson, you know. We fall. We have fallen a few times, but we have to get out from the rut every time we fall. Pick up from where we have fallen and move on. If we actually suffer in self-pity, it actually doesn't help us, see. And therefore, we have to move on with courage. We come out stronger, better in our business. Yeah, true.
Do you have a favorite quote? I've heard you with a lot of quotes just now. Do you have one favorite one? I like all of them that you said.
Okay, the favorite quote I have is always pick up from where you have fallen. Don't remain in the same rut. You have to pick up quickly from the rut you are in and then move on. You can cry, you can wail, but please move on with better courage. That is what I have for the business people out there.
I'm not gonna let you go until I ask this last question. There's one more question that I love to ask all my friends is that any favorite book that you can recommend to us?
Oh, I have this book which I have read and reread. And I like this book because this book helped me and other people. How it helped us how to influence people, how to win people to our way of thinking and do what we want them to do, and how to inspire them. And this is the book I have always read. And it's with me for so long, no? The Dale Carnegie, How to Win People and Influence People. And then I think the business people, they need to read this book. Although it's written so many years ago and it's still relevant in this industry now. Very relevant, how you can win people over to your way of thinking.
And that's a very important lesson to learn in business, isn't it?
Yes, true. Very important lesson because we have always think that people have their own way of thinking. And it's very hard to get them to think what we think, you see, and to get very hard to get them to do what we want them to do. Because if we cannot get them to do what we want them to do, it's no use. They will be doing their own ways and we will be doing their own ways. So we'll go separate ways. Whereas in business, we need to have teamwork, team spirit, and that is very important. Right?
Perhaps you want to share with us one closing statement. How do you get that teamwork and that team spirit going?
I always tell them one word, team. Together, everyone achieve more. So during a meeting or during a briefing session with them, I always tell them, I like to tell them this word, team. Always remember that together, everyone achieve more. And that is how I get them to cooperate, to win their cooperation. And always show them appreciation. And if we want to criticize them, always appreciate them first. We have to also think of our mistake. We make mistakes too, see? So they will also make mistakes. So always see their good points, their credits. So always give them the appreciation and let them feel important. And always let them feel that the ideas are from theirs, not from us. We give them the ideas and then we will praise them. Oh, you have come up with good ideas. And then they will feel very important,
I learned this word. Together, everyone achieve more. That's a brilliant.
Yes. I have always used this phrase with my people together. Because if you work alone, how many hours you have one person? The most we can work is 8 hours to 10 hours. But you will have a group of people working together with you, you achieve more, definitely. That is teamwork.
Once again, thank you so much for your sharing. This afternoon has been an enjoyable one because I myself wrote a lot of notes. I learned so much from you as well. I hope that you come back and share more.
Sure.
If you have any questions for Kwee Eng, She's a personal friend of mine as well. If you have questions for her, please just comment and I will try to get her back and share more.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for your afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.